Welcome back to the channel, great to see you. I am in the iconic Mount Street and South Audley Street area of London. One of the most prestigious few streets in all of Mayfair. So come with me on the tour. I'm going to tell you some stories, I'm going to show you some sights, and I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see what I can see. Hit the subscribe button if you like this stuff, and comment with your thoughts. Right, let's get into it. So I'm just walking onto South Audley Street. It's a Sunday in London. It actually feels fairly quiet around this area. And the first spot is number 34 Bar and Grill over there, which I'm always told is an excellent steak place. And you've got the Grosvenor House Hotel right down there, which is where lots of events happen. And this junction really of South Audley Street and Mount Street is one of the most attractive, beautiful areas in Mayfair. Although that car there is really ugly. And it's also one of the most premium areas in Mayfair, and the beautiful buildings and architecture, some galleries, there's fragrance boutiques, there's fashion boutiques, there's members clubs and restaurants. Stefano Ricci over there, a Italian tailor. And I'm going to go this way, and I'll pan back in a little bit to show you where we've just been. So you've got on the corner the Audley Public House, which is actually, you can go and have a pint in there like a normal person if you want. South Audley Street, and look at these beautiful buildings. Across there you've got George, which is a lovely restaurant with a nice terrace. You can see people having their food outside, basking in the sun. Over here we've got Purdy's, the gun and rifle manufacturers, very British. Who is shopping in there? That's my question to you today. Who is shopping in there? And what I'm going to do is loop round, so I'll show you some of the properties here as well. I mean, the prices in this part of London are higher than you almost care to think about sometimes. You're looking in the 8-figure territories for sure. And lots of these properties. Bear in mind, you've got Hyde Park just down here. You've got everything close by. Lots of these properties will be owned by foreign entities. People will be buying these for growth in asset value and putting their people in them potentially. You'll have Middle Eastern money, Chinese, Russian. You'll have possibly American money as well. But it's super premium. Beautiful, but unbelievably expensive and so on. And yeah, I'll go around this way, and you can maybe feel how quiet it is compared to other parts of London, even though you're in a really premium spot. And I'll tell you a story actually. I was sitting in a cafe a few years ago having a coffee, and it was in Chelsea, so not Mayfair, but similar ballpark. And my wife and kids were back at the house we were in at the time, and see, actually, I don't know if you saw that then, but There's like armed security on the corner there. I don't want to pan the camera back just because it's a bit obvious, but some serious security crews looking after people, I'm sure, in this spot. And a group of 4 girls rocked up next to me in this coffee shop at the next table. 2 or 3 of the 4 were American, the other 2 were English. So who lives in a house like that, guys? As Lloyd Grossman would say. And they started talking away about their flat. One of them was looking for a flat. And go back this way, so where the action is. And one of the girls, the English girl, said, "Hey, I've seen this flat in Pimlico, which is just next to Chelsea." And they were discussing it, and said, "Oh, it's beautiful, you can walk to the palace, see, there you go, if you want a wedding dress, there's your option, Monique Choulier or something like that." And so yes, it's a 1 bed or something like that, I think she said at the time. And the American girl said, great, how much? To which the English girl replied, "I think it's 25. Nice farm shop. This is not your average corner shop supermarket, is it? Farm shop with, look at those flower vibes outside. I mean, where does anywhere else do that? I've never seen that in Barcelona, or actually even in New York or any of those sorts of places. Beautiful, isn't it? She said 25. To which the American girl replied, my daddy will only pay 20 a month. A month, guys. I just want to re-emphasize that. A month. 20,000 daddy's for paying. And it is what it is. I suppose really there are lots of people in this part of town that will be here courtesy of somebody else's checkbook. Lots of wealthy Americans and people from all over the world will be here enjoying it. And I guess obviously that's what pushes the prices up, right? If everybody around the world, the richest people in the world, want to live here, you will see the prices increase. There you go. If you like your minis, there's a few minis out today. So let's go down this bit. There's a nice communal space here. And so yeah, I don't know whether she got her 20,000 a month flat, whether daddy would pay the full 25. I guess it's only another 5 grand, isn't it? Mount Street Gardens. Nice spot, nice communal space. Take the kids in here, or just come and relax. Very nice. Some children playing, dogs being walked, etc. London does do that well. They have some really great green spaces. I was in Hyde Park earlier, and I swear, in parts of Hyde Park, you would think that you're in the depths of the English countryside rather than the centre of London. There's that farm shop again from a distance. Look how lovely that is. Beautiful, isn't it? So I'm going to take you to some of the shops now. A few fragrance boutiques, a few watch boutiques. There is Harry's Bar, a members club, closed today. Very famous members club. Bremont watches, Metier bag makers and English bag makers. Really, really nice stuff, that. Super premium. Here is George again, from up close now. Have a sneak peek of people having their lunches. I'm not going to invade their privacy too much, but maybe you can see that. And now we're going up Mount Street. G-Wagons are 10 a penny as well here. Here is George. What a spot. Nice vibe, that. Look at that, lovely. Linda Farrow sunglasses or spectacles. Balmain. I remember when I had a Balmain t-shirt and I thought I knew it all and was it all. But logos don't buy you that, do they? You have to remember that. It's a lesson we all probably need to learn. Rubinacci, Italian tailoring, very, very nice stuff. You got the very famous Scott's restaurant here, world famous fish restaurant, and people can sit outside like that, just having their lunch and watching the world go by, a bit like you and I are doing on this video right now. We've got the Parfums de Marly boutique here, fragrance boutique, make some nice stuff. We've got the Christian Louboutin over there, nice Bentley. Creed, just closed for the day, the Creed boutique, it's nice. 100 Mount Street, sort of cafe, coffee shop, ice cream, that sort of stuff. Pragnell's, I could actually smell Aventus, the Creed fragrance outside the boutique there. Pragnell's, the famous jeweller, the Patek Philippe dealer, and there's the other side of the gardens there. But let's take a look at some of these properties here. 6 million for a 3-bed, 3-bathroom apartment in Sloane Square area. What else is there? 5.2 million, spectacular 2-bedroom apartment on the 3rd floor, Hyde Park. Spacious rooms for 5 million. Let's see what else comes up. 25 million. There you go. Freehold mansion, 8,000 square feet, prime Mayfair location, direct access to uncompromised views. Does look pretty special in there. 8 million. 1 and 2 bed apartments at 8 million a pop. That's what you're talking, guys, around this part of town. Very, very premium. 14 million. Grade 2 listed freehold house overlooking Mount Street Gardens. I'm sure it is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of like going to be one of these in here. So if you want to live there, you need about 13 million quid to make that happen. There's Goyard, bags that everybody loves, that are highly coveted. Cigar fans, there is the Cigar Merchants, the Connaught cigar. You can have a terrace, sit outside and enjoy cigar on the terrace at the very, very famous Connaught Hotel. Lovely, lovely hotel that. Foyer boutique for fragrance lovers, just opening up. They make some very special fragrances. Experienced them in Italy, in Milan, for the first time. Sauter cigars, that's a cool place. They tend to hang out and smoke in there on the afternoons and tell stories and all that kind of stuff. Another boutique here, Moynat, make trunks and other furniture type stuff. There is the Connaught there, lovely hotel, 5-star and absolutely London's best that. The bar inside that was designed by the same designer that did the Langham bar, Artesian it's called, which has been voted best bar in the world on many, many occasions. And the Connaught bar is up there with that. And if you want a nice cocktail in there, another Goyard boutique there. If you want a nice cocktail inside, you're probably looking in and around the £30 mark, something like that. So this really is London's highest end retail. Yes, you've got Bond Street. Yes, you've got Knightsbridge. But for that slightly more refined experience, Mount Street and South Audley Street are the one. And there's a gin bar or gin sales in there. And let me know what you think of this area, guys. I think it's very polarizing. London has definitely changed lots over even the last 5 years, but certainly the last sort of 10 or 15 years. It's got even richer and even more clear, those levels of wealth. And the demographic here has definitely changed as well. But it's still an extremely special place. Pros and cons. Share your thoughts. Are you familiar with London? Are you not? Do you like what you're seeing? Do you not? And yeah, let's just keep the conversation going. And I think I'm gonna take a closer look in that cigar lounge as the sun starts to dip a little bit at the end of the day. Hit the subscribe button, guys, if you enjoyed this. Hit the thumbs up. Give YouTube that feedback. And see you on the next one. Lots of love.